everyone, so today I wanted to do a review of something that is fairly new to Sephora and is exclusive to Sephora, and it is the Divergent set that they had recently put out. I want to say they put this out about a month or two ago, I'm not quite sure, but I had seen this online and it really had sparked my interest and I wanted to get my hands on it. And this is the boxing that it came in. I thought it was really cute. It's got holographic Ferris wheel in it with the holographic Divergent sign on it right here. And this was something I believe that was inspired from some movie that's about to come out. I'm not quite sure if it's out yet or what, but that's what it's based off of. So a quick overview of this set. This is $59.50 and it comes with a lot for the price point. You get 12 eyeshadows, and in addition to the 12 eyeshadows, you get an additional 3 shadows, which are transforming shadows. In addition to that, you also receive 4 cheek products, 2 of which are blushes. One is a highlight and one is a bronzer. You also get 4 lip glosses and a double-ended brush that is really nice as well. So I'm going to show you a little bit of each and share with you guys why I love this so much and why I think it would be great for anyone's collection, no matter what age, what complexion, or anything. Like, this is just such a universal palette that can appeal to everybody, no matter who you are. And the only thing that is like the downside of this set is that it doesn't have a lot of color, which is okay for me and I think most people, but if you're someone who likes to apply colors to your lids and things like that, this is not the set for you because it is very neutral based, but you are able to take these neutral colors from day to night because they've got some smoky shades in here and things like that. So that's the only downside of it, but I don't really feel like it's a downside so much because it is such an awesome deal, and most people tend to gravitate towards neutral colors and warm tones. So moving on from all the blabbering, I'm going to show you each of the palettes. So it comes with 3 little palettes like this, and with these 3 little palettes comes 4 eyeshadows to one side, and then this is the transforming shade all the way at the end. So as you can see, these are warm neutrals. They're very beautiful. I love how they have a really good variety of mattes and shimmer, 2 of which are matte and 2 of which are shimmer, which is pretty much how it goes through the rest of the palettes that they give you, and I really like that. And then this transforming shade you can use and you can amp the color up. You can make it sparkly or just add some dimension to it or make it a little bit more fun depending on your mood and how you're feeling. So that's really cool about it. And the quads are really travel friendly because you're able just to throw one of these in your purse. They're very sturdy. They don't just flip open, which I really like. So they're pretty great quality and the packaging is really nice. Another really cool aspect about this palette set is that these transforming shades are able to come off like so. So if you have a quad that you think another transforming shade would be best to pair the colors with, you're able to do so because you're able to add and remove them as you see fit. So I thought that was a really good selling point by Sephora because that is nice to be able to customize things the way you want to. So if you don't want to lug around all 3 palettes, you're able to do so by just changing one thing. Could really make a difference for some people. So I really like that. So here is the first one. This one has got some dark tones. It's also got a blue, which reminds me of Max Contrast, which I really, really like. And it's got black and a neutral. It's got brow bone highlight. So I think that this is a great little quad they have here. And I will show you some of the colors. Like, this is the black. Here is the blue that reminds me of Contrast from MAC. And then here is the cream shade right here. So it's got a really great selection and you're able to make these very wearable, and you could also, you know, amp up the color and make them from day to night with like blacks and things like that. So I thought that was really great, in addition to the transforming shade, because I love glitter and sometimes just adding a pop of glitter to the lid or the inner tear ducts really can take that look to the next level. So that was really great. So here's the first one. Here's the second one, and this one is really nice as well. I think they're all really nice. It's got this really beautiful transforming shade. It's called Diverge, and it is like a, I want to say it's like an olive, really shimmery tone, and I don't really think the camera's gonna capture how beautiful it is, but it is so gorgeous. It's got flecks of shimmer, but the glitter and the shimmer in these are very finely milled, so they're not chunky or look very tacky. It's got these beautiful browns. It's got this espresso. It's also got this like lighter olive color right here, which is really beautiful. I think it would pair well with the colors that they put in here. And again, it's got a brow bone highlight and things like that. So this is also another nice one. And the last one is this one right here. And this one also goes with the very neutral theme. And this one's got some champagne shimmery colors as well as the brown and also the transforming shade, which is like a glittery champagne color as well. So all of these, like I said, very neutral, very warm tones, but they're all so beautiful and very pigmented. They apply so nicely and I really have been enjoying them. So moving on from the eyeshadow palettes that they provide, I'm going to show you the cheek products. So they come with 2 blushes right here at the end. This end color reminds me of the NARS Orgasm. I don't really know if they're like a dupe, but they just remind me of each other. The next one is like a very matte, really beautiful mauve tone. And here's the highlight shade and here is the bronzer. And I will swatch all of them for you. So here is the coral type shade that reminds me of Orgasm from NARS. And as you can see, they're just so wearable. They're not going to be overpowering. Even though they might look a little scary in the packaging, they're really great. Here is that mauve tone. Not chalky at all, which is awesome. Right there, that is totally a shade that I would wear to death because those are my favorites when it comes to the cheek. Here goes the pearlescent highlight tone. And this one kind of reminds me of like NARS's Albatross actually. This is crazy because I'm a NARS lover. I love their blushes. So there goes that highlight tone. And then lastly, here is the bronzing shade. Right there. And they all swatch so beautifully. They're so nice. Extremely pigmented, but not over the top where you'll look like a clown. So that's really nice and they're really great quality. I have not had any problems with them. I've been loving the way they apply. I love the way they feel on the face. I just think they're really great quality, especially for the price point like I said before. So in addition to those, you also get these 4 lip glosses, all very neutral colors, very wearable and day-to-day shades. So this is like a creamy nude type shade, really pretty as well. See if I could swatch them for you. Just very neutral, almost like a clear nude gloss. So that's good to throw on top of like your favorite nude lipstick or whatever you want to wear it with. This next color is called Temptation Choice, and this is like a shimmery peachy shade, I want to say. This one is very sheer. It's like almost like a clear gloss, whereas the other one has a little bit more color. And then this is my favorite of all the 4. It is called Fear Not, which is like a really beautiful mauve-y pink. And then lastly is another favorite of mine out of here, and this one is called Natural Virtue. And I love this for over a nude lipstick as well. Right there at the top. It's really hard to see what they swatch like because it looks like just bland on my hand, but they look really beautiful on the lips. And then lastly, it also comes with this double-ended brush, which I thought was nice. I love it when the sets include brushes because who doesn't want more brushes to add to their collection? And this is so soft. It doesn't feel flimsy or cheap. I haven't had any shedding with it, so I think that's nice. And I love an angled brush to apply my cheek product, so that's really great. And on the other side, they have a blending brush. This blending brush is nice, but I will say that I wish it was a little bit more fluffy, and I wish that it was a little less dense. It's very dense, so it's hard to maneuver when you're putting it in your crease, because it does make, I want to say, your transition color come off a little choppy if you don't work with it and you're like blending a little bit longer, as opposed to the Sigma. This is the E40. I feel like it just is, it has more give to it, whereas this one's a little bit more firm. So that's like the only downside, but that's not even a reason to complain. I'm not complaining at all. I still absolutely love this palette. I feel like it's worth every penny, and if it's available at your Sephora, I definitely suggest it because it's awesome, and I have not seen much about it on here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye guys.